If you're struggling with money right now, there's a high chance it's not your income, it's your system. Because I've seen people making $3,000 a month stay broke, and people making $30,000 still living paycheck to paycheck. Same problem, different numbers. And here's the truth no one tells you. If I gave you $10,000 today, you wouldn't fix your life. You would just upgrade your problems. Better clothes, better food, better lifestyle. And in a few months, you'd be back where you started. Not because you're stupid, but because you were never taught how money actually works. So in this video, I'll show you how to actually fix your finances with real strategies, real systems, and a bit of psychology. Part 1. Money is a behavior problem. Most people think money is math. It's not. It's behavior. You don't lose money because you can't count. You lose money because of patterns. Patterns like spending when you're stressed, rewarding yourself when you feel bad, avoiding looking at your bank account, telling yourself, "I'll fix it later." And here's something interesting. Studies show that people who track their spending naturally reduce it, even without trying. Why? Because awareness creates control. So the first step is not making more money. It's becoming aware of how you already use it. Part 2. The 3-account system. Let's fix the foundation. Because right now, if all your money is in one account, you're basically guessing every decision. So here's what you do. Create 3 separate accounts. 1. Spending account, daily life. 2. Saving account, safety buffer. 3. Investing account, future growth. Now, every time you get paid, 60 to 70%, spending, 20%, saving, 10 to 20%, investing. Here's why this works psychologically. When money is separated, your brain treats it differently. You don't feel like you have one big pile. You feel like you have limits, and limits create discipline. Part 3. The 24-hour rule. Let me ask you something. How many things have you bought that you didn't even want a week later? Exactly. That's impulse, and impulse is emotional. So here's one rule that can literally save you thousands. Never buy anything non-essential immediately. Wait 24 hours. For bigger purchases, wait 3 to 7 days. What happens during that time? Your brain switches from emotional to logical, and suddenly, that "I need this" feeling disappears. This one rule alone can cut your spending massively. Part 4. The buy it 3 times. Rule. Now, let's talk about bigger purchases. This is where people destroy their finances. Before buying something expensive, ask, "Can I afford this 3 times?" If the answer is no, you can't afford it. Because real wealth isn't about being able to buy something once. It's about being able to buy it without stress. Here's a simple example. If you earn $5,000 and want to buy something for $2,000, that's not a purchase. That's a risk. Wealthy people don't take risks on lifestyle. They take risks on investments. Part 5. The 7-day reset. This is the part most people avoid because it's uncomfortable. For the next 7 days, track everything, every dollar, coffee, food, transport, random purchases, no excuses. And here's what will happen. You'll realize that money doesn't disappear. It leaks, small amounts, repeated daily. And those small leaks are what keep you stuck. Once you see it, you can fix it. Before that, you're blind. Part 6. Cut before you scale. Everyone wants to earn more, but almost nobody wants to cut anything. And that's the problem, because if you can't manage 5,000, you won't manage 10,000. So before chasing more income, cut 3 unnecessary expenses today, not tomorrow, today. This builds something more important than money, control. Part 7. Automation. Here's how smart people stay consistent. They remove decisions, because discipline fails. Systems don't. Set automatic transfers. Money goes to savings instantly. Money goes to investments instantly. So you never even see it. And if you don't see it, you don't spend it. Part 8. Lifestyle trap. This is one of the biggest traps. You earn more and immediately upgrade your life. Better clothes, better restaurants, better everything. And suddenly, nothing changes. So, here's a rule. Every time your income increases, keep your lifestyle the same for at least 3 months and invest the difference. That's how people actually build wealth. Part 9. Your environment. You don't make decisions in isolation. You copy what you see. If your environment normalizes spending, you will spend. If it normalizes building, you will build. So, be intentional. Who you follow, what content you consume, who you spend time with, because your environment shapes your financial reality. Part 10. The real goal. Let's be honest, most people don't want wealth. They want to look rich. And those are two completely different things. Looking rich equals spending money. Being rich equals controlling money. Real wealth is quiet. It's having options, not stressing about bills, being able to say no. That's the goal. Fixing your finances is not complicated, but it requires honesty and consistency. If you apply just a few things from this video, separate your money, stop impulsive decisions, track your spending, build systems, your life will change, not overnight, but permanently. If you want to actually build wealth, not just look like it, subscribe. Because this channel is about real transformation, not fake motivation.